Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for this video. Today I am cash stuffing for the week. I have $4.26 that I plan on putting into my envelopes. I'm actually going to first start off in my wallet since I do have some leftover money this week to take out and to put into savings. So let's see how much I have left over. Spending, I had 30 at the beginning of the week and I now have 13. Eating out, I had 30 and now I have 12. So this is all going into some savings challenges. Groceries is going into Costco and I have $4 left. So this will all go into Costco, which I'm actually going to go to Costco today to stock up on some things. Coffee, I did spend everything in coffee, so I have nothing to roll over from there. I had 20 at the beginning of the week. And in my coffee budget, sometimes I use this to buy a pastry, so it goes a little quicker when I do that. Buffer is, I don't think, did I use anything? Oh, I guess I used $1. Yeah. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I had 10 and now I have 9. This is all going into savings. All right, so I had 170 in here at the beginning of the week, and now at the end, okay, 4 is going into Costco, just to remember that. I have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, $38 left over. And that means that 34 is going into savings. So that's a good amount for this week. And that will help out in some challenges later. Okay, so save that for later. Now I'm just going to reload these with the same amounts. So spending is getting 30 bucks for spending. Eating out is getting 30. Groceries, 80, 50, 70, 80. Coffee is getting 20. And buffer is getting 10. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And buffer. All right, so that is my wallet ready to go for the week. Now I'm going to move on into my binders. All right, so Auto this week is getting $20. And that's all Auto has now since I just took my car in for a bunch of things. I got refreshed with all kinds of stuff. Electronics is getting 5 this week. So this has 100, 200, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 208 in electronics. 208. Emergency gets 5. So emergency already has 3,000. No, sorry. It does not have 3,000. It has 2,500 now in the bank. And I had to use a little bit of it recently. And in cash, I have 100, 250, 270, 290, 295, 296, 78, 298. So that is 2,798. Yeah, 2,798. Okay. So that goes in there. 2,798. Extra savings is getting 20 this week. And it has, it has 15. Okay, so now I have 35 in extra savings. 35. Furniture is getting 5. So now that has 150, 70, 75, 80, 180 in furniture. 180. Month ahead gets 20. I already have 1,000 in the bank. So in cash, I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 349 plus 1,000 is 1,349 per month ahead. Rainy day gets 5. So I started realizing I'm taking a trip next month, and I have enough PTO to cover this trip. Actually, maybe not 2 days, but that's fine. If I miss a couple of days without pay, it's fine. I just didn't want to miss like 2 weeks worth of no pay. That would not be good. But most of my PTO, all of my PTO, I think is going to go towards my trip. And then usually I have something saved already to cover me for Christmas, because we do take the time off for Christmas to New Year's. But it's looking like maybe we'll have a day for that. So because of that, this money is going to go to help me cover myself during Christmas break, basically, is what I'm doing. Thankfully, I do have all this other income that I have. It's not just my full-time job that I pull from when it comes to my spending and expenses, but it'll just be nice to have something. So this is going towards that. Whatever I end up saving here will just go towards that week. And then I do have, like I said, I have my shop income, and then I have this income on YouTube. So I'll be fine. It's just, I'm just always used to having at least a few days covered during Christmas, and now I'm not going to have that. So it's a little different for me, but I think it'll be fine. Thankfully, because I have all these different revenue streams. But I think that's what this is going to go towards. Unless I get sick and I need to use some of this money for that, this will go towards PTO, or the lack of PTO. So I don't remember if I put the money in. So 100, 250, 70, 75, 80. So 280 is in here. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so 280. Registration is fully funded right now, so that's at 170. So I'm not putting anything in there. Road trip is getting 5, and that's all road trip has. $5. Scentsy is getting 5. So that's 20, 25, 30, 31. 31 in Scentsy. Subscriptions gets 5. And that has 105 now. Subscriptions. 105. And travel gets 10. So now travel has 1, 200, 300, 450, 60, 70, 470. I think I'm going to go look for a piece of luggage today. 470. So I'll take this along with me when I go shopping. All right, so that one is done. Next is the gray binder. Beauty is getting 5. So people always ask me about my nails, and I use these like little stickers. Oh, I'm gonna go grab it, because I have these little stickers that I put on my nails. So these are the nail strips that I use. I have some Halloween ones. I'm so excited to use these soon. My only problem is that, I guess it's not really a bad problem, but I could have these last a few weeks once I put them on and I do it the right way. Sometimes I mess up a little bit, but if I put them on and they're secure, which thankfully these have been, they will last me a few weeks. And I have these really cute Halloween ones. I'm thinking of switching up to Halloween, even though we're not in October, because during my trip, I don't want to wear Halloween nails. So I'm going to be batch filming a bunch of videos. So I'm going to have Halloween nails on before my trip, and then I'll change my nails for my trip, because I don't want to go on my trip with Halloween nails. And then just do like a more neutral or like a red or something kind of nail. And then when I come back from my trip, it'll actually be like the week before, or the week of, no, the week before, I think, of Halloween. And then I could switch to a new nail set. So I have these two for Halloween. But yeah, these are about, I think they're $10. They're very affordable, in my opinion. If you get them from the site, they come with free shipping. If you buy like 3 sets, free shipping. And then they also sell them at Target. They sell them at Walmart, so you can buy them in store as well. But I really love these. Look how cute these are. And I actually just went to the site and saw a bunch more of a couple more Halloween ones that I kind of want to grab, even though I probably can't use them unless I change them out every week, which I kind of don't want to do because I like that they stay put and I don't have to worry about my nails for a few weeks. But I'm very tempted to buy a couple more Halloween ones because they're really cute. They're coming out with a lot of designs, so I'm happy to see that. So yeah, definitely check out Dashing Diva. Love those. I can't do gel nails anymore, so I don't really care to do nail polish because it takes forever to dry, and I just find these just so much easier to deal with. They're just better. The only thing that I do on top of these nails is I do put a couple top coats on top of just like regular top coat, and that helps to secure it. I just wanted to share all that because I'm thinking of using some of this beauty money maybe to buy another set. I don't know, or I might just hold off for more of like the Christmas nails and stuff. I don't know. Okay, so I put 5 in here, so I have 45. If I wanted to, I could buy a couple more. Oh, there's all like neutral ones, just like solid color ones. So I could buy some of those too for my trip that's upcoming. Clothing is getting 5 this week. So now clothing has, okay. So I have 51, 150, 170, 90, 210, 220, 25, 26. 226 in clothing. 226. Costco's getting 5, but it's also getting the 4, so it's getting 9. So let me up. Oh, the wrong one. Wrong one. Okay. Costco's getting the 4. And like I said, I'm going to Costco today. I want to get some chicken. The one, like the frozen chicken, because I like using that in salads. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Actually, I want to do wraps. $22 in Costco. So let me add 4 to that. But yeah, I want to do the wraps. Kind of like the wraps that you get at... they brought the snack wrap back at McDonald's, which is okay. It doesn't taste like how it used to taste. It's okay though. But I've been using a bagged chicken, like a breaded chicken at Costco, and it's so easy to make those at home just with a tortilla and then some shredded lettuce, ranch, I believe, or sometimes I use like a different kind of, but it's basically like a dressing, and then cheese, just shredded cheese. It's super easy. So one week, one of my meal preps was making those snack wraps, which were really good. So I'm going to buy some more of that chicken so I can make those for dinner. Family is getting 5. Family 5. So that's 25, 26, 27 in family. 27. Gifts is getting 5. That's 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Household is getting 10. 10. So now that has 20. And then pantry is not getting anything. This one's fully funded at 30. Home is getting 10. 12 in home. Target is getting 5. That's 10. Okay, so that is it for this binder. Okay, next binder up is the pink one. So we have Go Wild is getting 20 this week. Trying to get this to where it needs to be so I can buy that ticket. I don't know when it goes on sale, but I want to be ready for that. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 439, and Go Wild. Disneyland gets 5. I believe that's all it has because I spent it all during the week when I went to Disneyland. So that's 5. Got lots of good treats. Fun is getting 5. So that is 30 in Fun. Treat Yourself gets 10. I have 500 in the bank for that. In cash, I have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 537 in Treat Yourself. 537. Hobbies gets 5. So Hobbies now has 100, 20, 45, 145 in Hobbies. I really need to go get this like camera thing. I want to get a camera, but like a printable one. For my trip. I want to be able to print out the pictures as we're going. So yeah, I want something like that. So I need to buy lots of like that print stuff, the printing, the Polaroid printer paper is basically what I'm trying to say. Christmas is getting 5. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 45. 445 plus the 500 is 945. 945. Holiday decor gets 5. So now that has 100, 250, 255, 56, 57, 58, 258. And holiday decor. I actually just saw like Target put out all their Halloween stuff, and I kind of went through there and looked, but probably not going to buy any Halloween stuff. So this is all waiting for Christmas, basically. So excited for that. How much was that? 245? 245. 240. Did I say 45 or 48? 48. Okay, it's 248 because there's singles in there, so it's definitely not 5. All right, so now the savings binder. First up is 52 circles. So my plan was to do 10 in this one, but I have 15 as my highest number. So I'm going to take this 5. Actually, I'll take the 5. 15 is going to go into this challenge. I might be able to do another number too. All right, so that's 15. And I get to color in the 15 in here. I always mark myself up with this pen. Okay, so that one's good. And then let's see. I'm going to come back to this one and see what I have left over to put more into it. So I'll probably do another one in a bit. All right, so the next one is, let's do this one. This was 6 in this challenge. So 6 in this one. So that's 6 is perfect. And then, oh, Cash Dash. Let me go to that one next. So here's Cash Dash. I have waiting a 20. And then I plan on putting 10. So now I have 30. Let me go to my sheet here. Let's see here. All right. So I could color in a 30 section. I could color in 30. Or should I do 40? I'm going to do a 40, just so I can color in a 40. Finally, I can color something in. So it's getting an extra 10. And then I could color in 40, 20, 30, 40. So this is going for like auto stuff. So I kind of want to get on you know, filling this out a little bit more. So this is 40. I'll just color this section. I think this whole section is, I could color it in, but I'm just gonna color this in. 40 area there. Okay, so that's 40 going into this challenge. So that leftover money always comes in handy for these challenges for me. All right, back to my sheet. So cash dash. Okay, I did 40. I put 10 from here and then 10 from here. So it actually got 20 instead of 10. Okay, next up I have the $10, $5, and $1 challenge. I do have a $10 and all these singles here. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm trying to focus on finishing this extra 10 from my wallet and then 4 of these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, will go in here to fill the next high number. So 14 and 52 circles. So I'm really trying to finish this. This is for my trip. This is like a nice treat yourself envelope for my trip. So this is 14. Okay, so the highest number I have left is 12. Almost done. This will definitely be finished by this month. Pretty sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make it a point to finish this month. All right, so that's done. And then I have the $10 challenge, which is gonna get just the $10 I planned on putting in it. So that's 10. Get to color in one little piggy. Okay, markers. So one little piggy here with the little pumpkins on top. Super cute. Okay, so that is that challenge. And then the 10, this is a 5, I'm using this as a $5 challenge, so it's getting the 10 that I planned. Okay, so that's 10. This challenge, and get the marker. So I get to color in 2 of these bows. Okay, that is done. And then I wasn't planning on putting anything this week in, well, in my cash plan in the dollar challenge, but looks like I have $5 left. So this will just go into the $5 challenge. Oops, pen. Okay, or not the $5 challenge, the $1 challenge here. I'm collecting my ones. Okay, so that is it. That's everything that I needed to cash stuff for this week. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That really helps out my channel. All of that, all of the liking, the subscribing, the commenting, that all helps. So I really appreciate if you do that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.